Hello and welcome to the Tuesday Club. Today we're going to be talking about the Razer Viper Ultimate. So we're going to start this video off with a quick unboxing of the Razer Viper Ultimate. I did opt for the option with the dock, but you can also purchase this mouse standalone if you wanted to. As you can see, it has an ambidextrous shape with rubberized sides and side buttons on each side that are not removable. It comes in at around 76 grams according to Razer, and it also comes with a wire that you can use to charge both the mouse and the dock. The wireless dongle is on the bottom part of the mouse. It has a little compartment and it's pretty low profile, just like the mouse. Here's an example of just charging the mouse using the wire, as well as charging the mouse using the dock itself. The wire is relatively flexible, but it's definitely noticeable when you're gaming, so I wouldn't suggest having it plugged in while you're playing games. The mouse has RGB that's limited to the Razer logo itself, unlike the Mini, which has an underglow on the backside, which I don't personally think is a bad thing. I think it gives it a sleek and low profile look. Plugging it in here just to show you an example of what it looks like when it's charging. As you can see, the light is orange, which means my battery is around 40 to 50%. And just to show you the dock itself, the dock does have RGB as well on the bottom side. And now we're going to talk about some of the grip style of this mouse. Like I said, it is low profile with the hump more towards the middle and rubberized sides on each side. That is really nice. This is definitely a mouse that you might want a fingertip or claw grip. You could also potentially palm grip it if you do have smaller hands, but just note that the low profile shape of it does not conform to your hand or fill up your palm very well. As you can see on the bottom, the feet of this mouse are actually extremely good stock. They're very slidey, at least on my cloth pad that I've tested it on. It does kind of feel a little bit unstable and a little bit shaky because of that, but overall it's a very good feel if you do have very good mouse control. I did notice right off the bat, the weight of the mouse is incredible. I think having a light mouse is really nice to have, but I don't even play on like super low sensitivity, so it doesn't change a lot for me because my mouse pad's like maybe this big. I think it would make a huge effect if you had a mouse pad that was maybe the size of your desk. So some of the other things that I really liked about the mouse was basically the feet on it were really slidey, and I think it'd be really good if I had a control pad, but I had a regular cloth pad that just made it slide all over the place. I didn't really have any tracking issues noticing it in game. It was, however, one of the lower scores that I had on Aim Labs using a mouse. I just felt like I was overshooting a lot on it. It could just be a placebo effect using different mice, testing different mice for 2 or 3 weeks to see if you like it. Some of the other issues that I ran into was the shape of the mouse. Basically, there's like a slight concave-ish hourglass shape. And so what I noticed is when I hold the mouse, I hold it slightly like this. My pinky is more towards the back and curled, and so the way that it's shaped makes my pinky kind of come outward a little bit more, and I noticed that it made it a little bit uncomfortable to hold and it wasn't the perfect shape for me. The low profile was nice, but I do like a mouse that fills in my hand a little bit more because I am more of a palm gripper. Because of the low profile shape, it doesn't cause your hand to go up too much, which is good because I don't really want carpal tunnel. Some of the other issues with the mouse is the clicks. The clicks on my model, because it was an older model before they made the revision, I had mushy clicks. And what I mean by mushy is when you click the mouse, you know that you pressed it, but it doesn't really give you as much feedback as you would have on like a regular mechanical switch because these are optical switches. And so when you press it, you feel like you almost didn't press it. I was really getting used to the optical switches, but I just couldn't get used to it in the 2 or 3 weeks that I was using it. The dock is really nice. So all my friends, they told me Razer Viper Ultimate's the best, the dock is the best, use the dock all the time. I used it maybe 1 or 2 times in the time that I used it. I didn't really need to charge the mouse too much, and it wasn't a huge convenience for me. It was highly recommended by a lot of my friends, highly recommended by a lot of reviewers, and that's why I really wanted to buy it. I thought it would make me a better gamer. I thought it would change my life, and it ended up just being a mouse. And I think I just set my expectations a little bit too high for a mouse. It really just comes down to your preferences and what works for you. And so for me personally, the Razer Viper Ultimate didn't work. But for a lot of my friends, it's probably the best mouse that they ever used. Overall, it's a good mouse. I think you should pick it up if it's something that you enjoy. Maybe go to a store, try it out, see if you like it, see if you like the feel. Take that for what it is. That's just my opinion. So if you like this mouse, I think it's a perfect mouse. I think it's great. I think if you like it, then it's perfect for you. For me, it just wasn't perfect.